Hey there, it's Bernardo, and you're watching Vibe Code with me. It's this series where I'm reviewing a bunch of AI coding vibe coding tools. I went through a bunch of IDEs and plugins, and then I started looking at some CLI tools, and I was first looking at the what I was calling first-party agents, which are agents and CLI tools developed by the same companies that developed the model behind them. Today we're gonna take a look at a third-party tool, but feels like a first-party agent. We're gonna take a look at a CLI tool developed for a specific model. In the end, you can always switch between the models because a lot of them have compatible APIs. But this is a CLI tool developed for one specific model, but was not developed by the company that develops the model. So we're gonna take a look at Grok CLI. So, Grok CLI was not developed by X.AI. It was developed by Superagent AI, which is, I guess it is an AI company, Superagent.ai. I think that's and they do, I think, like something to try to understand. That's not it. Oh, maybe they, Superagent.sh. Yeah, I think this is the company. Let's see. Yeah. So the main product, it seems, is something to check what AI is doing. They have this thing kind of called firewall, I guess. I guess the firewall is like, I don't know exactly what they do, but I think is you let the agent run and then it checks if the commands it's doing or anything like malicious or whatever. I don't know. So this is what they offer, but they created their own CLI for Grok. So this is what we're going to be taking a look at. I couldn't figure out if this was like a fork of Gemini CLI or not. They all look the same. I took a look at the code. It didn't seem like that close. Like if you look at the file structure, Gemini CLI, it doesn't look that close. Like see, it doesn't look that close. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't think it is like just copied from something existing. So I think this is a totally custom agent. Unfortunately, because it was not developed by X.AI, there is also not a free. Sorry, like you have to use the API key, and I don't think you can use the Grok, the plan for everyone. What is the pricing? Why they make it so hard, pricing? Yeah, I see there's the pricing here, so I guess I'm gonna just pay here. It doesn't seem there is a subscription-based option here. I don't think SuperGrok can use. You can use API with SuperGrok. SuperGrok API. Can we use the API for SuperGrok? So I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think you can pay the SuperGrok. Maybe the SuperGrok thing. Let me see. SuperGrok. SuperGrok. Does it have like a? Does it have like a pricing thing? But I don't know. I think you have to. I think I'm gonna use the API, and if you know if there's a way to API pricing. If you know if there's a way to pay like a subscription, maybe that would be cool for predictability. For me, it's not gonna be that important. I'm just gonna use this once, but So take that, because all the other models we reviewed, you could have used just the subscription model. Sometimes pay as you go is actually cheaper. So your mileage may vary of whether you prefer one over the other. but I like having the option of knowing, okay, this is how much I'm gonna pay per month. But yeah, so we're gonna set up. I'm gonna create an account, create and just probably have to add my credit cards, get an API key. But yeah, so yeah, I guess I'm just going to add. Yeah, another important thing I think we should also do is that they use Morph. So Morph, and I'm also gonna do that. It says it's optional, but I want to test the full power of that. So Morph is this. Oh, really? Morph. I just want MorphLLM. So Morph is I guess it works as an MCP server, but it's like an API. I don't know. They provide an edit file tool. So yeah, so this tool allows like fast edit, and a lot of the other models they have their own edit tools, and but this they suggest that you do this. So you know, I normally don't add extra MCP servers, but because they say this is like the recommended approach, I'm gonna do this, right? So otherwise it would be kind of like unfair. But yeah, I believe that the other one, like Cloud Code and whatnot, they have some sort of like morph like thing for the edit files, but it's like the same billing price, the billing account, so that's why I don't set it up manually. But yeah, so I'm gonna set up MorphLLM. I'm gonna get an API key here and an API key in the Grok X.AI API thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna set this up, and you know, I guess we're just gonna then set up the project and play around with that. I don't know what to expect. It's gonna be my first time using Grok to code. I heard some people saying it's good. I heard some people saying it's overrated. We're gonna check. It's gonna be interesting. So just give me a second while I, register for all these accounts, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so it seems that for the X.AI, I can log in with my X account. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is fine. By the way, if you wanna follow me on Twitter, I don't post it that often, but yeah. So I'm gonna authorize app. Hopefully this is not gonna, okay. Yeah, do I acknowledge that? Yeah, I will read that eventually. But yeah, I'm above age of 18. Okay, and then I guess go to console, I guess. Okay, you have to buy some credits first. Yeah, I don't know. Let's add like $10. What is the minimum? Can I pay like 5? Add your first card. Okay, this might need to be redacted. Yeah, I'm gonna redact this. It shows up my credit card. Just gonna save card. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna add $5. See how much $5 can gives us. All right. Payment method. This undefined. Amazing. That's what you get when you do like a vibe coded billing system. Let's do $5. Pay with existing card. Payment in progress. Okay, I guess this is done. I'm gonna create my first API key. I'm gonna cancel this API key, so whatever. So yeah, the moment you read this is likely gonna be removed already. So I'm just gonna copy this. How can I configure it? I'm just gonna add this thing, Grok user settings. Oh yeah, let me do docker compose down. I just reviewed quen code. Just gonna close this, exit. Okay. And do nvim. Oops, that's the key. That's not what I want. Nvim mkdir. What is the directory again? .grok and nvim.grok / user settings.json, and I just do API key, and I put the API key here. What I would actually probably do eventually, I'm gonna do an end file using 1Password CLI. I think that'll be the way that I would prefer, to not have my tokens in plain text in my system. But yeah, for this demo, I'm just gonna do this, and yeah, I'm gonna set up the Morph account now, and I'm gonna be right back. Let's just see how I can do that. All right, so let's set up a MorphLLM account. I'm gonna try to sign up. I'm gonna do continue with Google. Might have to redact. I'm gonna have to redact my email, but yeah, I'm gonna continue with Google. You're not seeing my email. Yes, I want to continue to that. All right, I'm here. Okay, how do I get a API key? Do I need to set up billing? I guess. Billing. Okay, we do have a free plan with 100 applies per month. I don't think that's enough, right? Like, oh. What is like one apply? Like it seems. What is the pricing? MorphLLM.com. What is the pricing? Okay, pricing. APIs. Oh, so, okay. So I guess it doesn't have a yeah, honestly, I don't know exactly what it does. I'm just following the recommended thing. Like I'm not sure how better it is with Morph. I don't understand exactly like the reasoning behind having these. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, 1 second, folks. All right, sorry, I'm back. So yeah, I think like 100 applies seems like not a lot, and you know what? I think I'm gonna add like $5 here as well. You know, like it seems to be like if you count like input and output, $5 seems to be a lot. You know, million tokens. This is like an entire context window. So even if, yeah. So yeah, I think it'll be enough, like $5 for this demo. I don't know how much, like what is one apply? It's hard to understand. Like it is, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused by that. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not gonna add credits because I want to understand how much that is, right? Like what is like one apply? Like, is it possible to live on a free plan with this? You know, Grok needs you to pay. There's no free plan, but this has. So I'm gonna leave it at, and then I might have to stop in the middle to add some money here. So yes, let's just get an API key. Okay, there's an API key here as well. Can I remove? Yeah, I can remove. So yeah, again, I will configure that as it says here. Oh, really? There's only okay. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna save this. You know what? I'm just gonna save this somewhere. Okay, okay, what I'm gonna do when I set up the project, I'm gonna do the .n file. I'm gonna add on my Mies file. I'm just gonna add some env stuff there, and yeah, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. So yeah, so I guess yeah, again, you can use other, can even use other models, right? But I guess, you know, this is the Grok CLI I'm gonna use with Grok models. So yeah, more fast supply. Used for multi-line changes, refactoring, or large modifications. Okay. Yeah, I hope there's like a system prompt that sets this up, because otherwise I'm gonna have to set this prompt. Okay. Okay, so Morph is going to be the model that generates the file changes, I guess. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna install this then. But yeah, for now that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy this thing and do it. So let's go to the project setup. As usual, I'm gonna go to the X.AI template, gonna copy this repository, create a new repository, X.AI Grok CLI. Gonna create this, create repository, wait a little bit, and when it's done, I'm going to, yes, going to clone it to git clone X.AI Grok CLI. Yes. cd X.AI Grok CLI and vim. And what I'm gonna do first, let me just do, that's not what I want. I'll do this .env here. Then on my mis file, I'm gonna do .env local. Yeah, it's stupid, but yeah. Git ignore env. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do .env. Sorry, .env .morph .keys .local, whatever. And then here I'm just going to do, what is the configuration that we need to do again? Morph API key. Morph API key. And I'm going to do, just copy this, paste it here, and I'm going to do, I'll just do mis first, mis.toml, and I'm going to do and I'm going to do .file and .keys.local. So this is a feature of mis. It doesn't matter, it's just my way to, so if I come here, echo morph API key, yeah, it's here. Again, I will remove these keys before publishing the video. I will come here. I'm gonna copy these, and these I guess gonna be grok.md is the recommendation there. Grok.md. Let's go back to the docs here. Grok md. Oh, it's .grok. Okay. .grok/grok md. And I guess we can have MCP servers. Okay. All right. I wonder if it is gonna again. What is this? Settings.json. Settings.json. All right. So now, if I do yeah, I forgot. I have to install. So the recommended way of installing it is with bun. I'm not sure if there's any changes. Again, I'm gonna follow the recommended stuff. So what I'm gonna do, can I do these? What are the backends? Oh, they changed it. Nice. Getting started. Backends. Does it have bun? Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna do these. Use.g. Just gonna do npm install sg bun. I'm not gonna do my. I don't plan on keep using this, so I'm just gonna do the bun. I'm just gonna do the exact way they recommend, which is just this, right? Bun add g vibe kit. All right. Oh, really? Yeah, whatever. I'm going to come here. Needs. There's a way to add the path, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I'll remove that after, but yeah. Grok -- help. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? Bun rm vibe kit Grok CLI. Forgot the -g. I'm just going to, yeah, never mind. Fish. Yeah, now I have to. Okay, Grok's no longer here. Just going to do the way that I have done with other tools. From these, use sg npm. Alright, and just hardcode 0.0.29. Let's just double check. Alright, which Grok? Alright. Come on. Okay, this is a horrible start. This is a horrible, yeah. Like, come on. At least get your install instructions. Okay, which Grok Vim. You know what? I'm just going to. Sorry. This is horrible. Okay, let's see. What? Is there a way to get the MCPs? Okay, there's no command for that. MCP list. Okay, do I have a Grok MCP list? It doesn't have a shell mode. Okay, Grok MCP list. Okay, what tool should you use for editing doing a simple file edit, like one line change? Okay, what about a complex file change? Is that from the Prisma MCP or something else? Do you have any LSP related tools for editing files? If yes, when do you think you should use it? Let's apply. Okay, it has some system prompts that is guiding it through. I guess it should be fine. Again, honestly, I don't think this LSP MCP server that I'm using have provided value ever. I think it could be useful maybe for refactoring. Like, I guess it's much more efficient to say, hey, rename this symbol. Like, imagine I have something that is used like in 10,000 files, right? It's one or two tokens, like, like 10 tokens, right? Like, it's, hey, this is the tool that it's a tool call, one tool call. And then the LSP understands the graph and then can do all the changes for you. So I guess this could be useful if you need to, for example. But then it's not like the edit file. That's honestly I don't like this edit file tool. I don't even know why it's there in the to rename a function. Which tool should you use? Yeah, so I guess this MCP undefined rename. I don't know why it's called undefined. I guess Grok really likes undefined stuff. Okay, so I have these models, Grok Code Fast 1, and I'm not sure which model I should use. Let me close this. Let me close everything else. But the docs, I'll go back to Grok CLI. Let's leave it here. I need this other thing for the characters below. Yeah, I'm gonna need for the API key. Oh no, I already have the API key, so I don't need that. What model should I use? Like, okay, Grok Code Fast 1 versus Grok 4 latest. What is the... What the fuck is even that? Okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to test things out. I would imagine that the Grok 4 would be great for planning. Yeah, the context window. 2 million. Okay, the context window is 2 million. Really? That's insane. LLM arena. Leaderboard. So here, Grok. Yeah, they seem to score pretty similarly here. So, but this is a reasoning model, right? Like the Grok 4 is a reasoning model. So I guess, and maybe the code is a reasoning model as well. I don't know. It is pretty recent. Okay. Okay, so it's a fast model, and also, what is the, okay, this is the price per million tokens, and this is, okay. So I guess it's a really cheap, but also really fast. Okay, it doesn't say anything about like quality of thing, but yeah. Oh, maybe I could have got this. Oh, if I was using open code. I think I would be able to get, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so I think we're almost good to go. I'm just going to, yeah, again, I'm never using these LLM txt files. Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, let's do, so this was deleted, this was moved, and we just added this. All right, it's going to commit, do project setup, and I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna take a break now because I want to watch Furia. It's a final, I don't know if you watch Counter-Strike, but yeah, I'm gonna watch Furia now. Let's go, Molodoi. And I'm gonna be back soon. I hope it's a 2-0 Furia and it's gonna be fast, but yeah, I'm gonna be back today to finish this up, and for you it's gonna be right now. So yeah, see you soon. Hey, I'm back. It's actually the other day because Furia 1 was actually a best of 5. I thought it was a best of 3, so it took longer and it was late night and I was tired. But yeah, I decided to, sleep a little bit and then record this video today. So yeah, I might have to stop this in the middle and continue, but I'm gonna do the full 2 hours of vibe coding. It's not gonna be like as a 2 hours straight because now I have to work and I have other things to do today. So I want to record this as I have time. So yeah, let's go. What I'm gonna do, and by the way, really happy that Furia won. I just woke up, so that's why I'm a little bit sleepy. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna come here and gonna use the same prompt that we use for everything else. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. That's whatever. Just going to start Grok again. Okay, MCP. Oh, it doesn't have the MCP / command. So yeah. Really? Okay, this is really bad. Oh my god, this is not even a finished product. Okay, I'm going to, let's develop an application for expense management for companies. Oh, it doesn't support new lines. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't want to be spending too much time here. I wrote some BRDs in, okay, product, but for now, let's focus. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna copy, paste, and send. Doesn't seem that I can do any actual context sending, I'm just gonna do this, send this. Yeah, the input is really bad. Really, really bad. I mean, come on, I'm confused. Like, you just read the file, and now you're trying to do a catch to read the file. It doesn't make any sense. I'm really confused. Like, maybe like batched 2 calls or something. No, 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 no. Okay, again. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, the scroll is really weird. Yes, I'm gonna open here, tasks. Okay, I don't feel like fighting. Okay. Okay. Let's change the strategy a little bit. Let's do database design on a per feature basis. On top of that, we already have magic out set up with max out and some images. The first task can be, for example, replacing the example post model auto etc. with organization management. Organization good. Then proceed writing the let's go back to writing tasks. No. Let's right now you are just a product manager planning the next to-dos. Your job is not to implement any code yet. Just stick to writing tasks. Yeah, it's hard to do this spec-driven development sometimes with some of this model. They just want to jump straight into code. I know my spec-driven design. Yes, let's write out the remaining tasks to that bring feature completion as defined in docs product prd main.md. Okay, really bad. Honestly, I don't know if I can stand 2 hours of this. It's so bad the experience. It's but yeah, I think I will do. Honestly, I think I would just like, yeah, whatever. Just go with that. Okay. After I told him to act, again, I think again my spec-driven development workflow is not great. The instructions file, I don't think it's yeah, likely I should have like some system prompts, custom prompts, you know, for UI components. Why are you doing the UI components right at the end? Okay, I'm gonna ask. I hate this. I really hate this. Let's do one change. UI interface should be part of each step so we can manually review the app alongside the automated test. Of course. I'm saying that because I figured out, oh fine, we're gonna manually test the thing. So I'm not gonna write any tests. I wanna make that clear. I wonder like how many credits I spent already. How do I see my usage? Oh, okay, this is the, what is the Grok API? Grok API console. Let's see where I need to go. Yeah, I only spent 2 cents, so this is good. And this scroll experience, what is even that? Come on. Okay, I give up. Should we remove task 9 then? Okay. Should we rename some of the files to reflect the updated task names. Okay, perfect. Great. Let's go with feed. Sorry, docs. Blended tasks. Let's do. Yeah, not being able to send context is hard. But yeah. You are now a software engineer that is the depth of TDD, and I'm trying some new stuff. And loves high quality code with good enough text coverage, and you are ready to start implementing tasks. The first task is task user 1. I just want to see if I say that the model is a TDD, because none of the other tools. Okay, it's not my lucky day. It's not, yeah, the past two videos that I've been trying to record, I've been facing a lot of issues with broken expectations, and I just had an energy cut. So I gave up, went walk the dogs, and also ate something. But yeah, we're back. Let's continue a little bit again. This is gonna be a kind of like a broken into many steps. I didn't expect the energy to break the steps for me, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's just move this out of the way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to, okay, so it asked me to just change the post to organization. I think I want to, yeah, I want to start with a membership model. Let's start with a membership role model from the start. Start to avoid real data migrations. That is, instead of a created by, we just have a membership model that connects user, org, and associate a. I think we can leave the role out. Role. Okay. Why this diff is horrible? At least the scroll is working now. It's not like going crazy. Okay. There's no created at. Drop the index on the name as well. Yeah, whatever. Then there is the account. I think is the same. Account session. User. And you're gonna have to drop the posts. you need to also remove the post relation from the user model. No, come on. You need to do the whole thing. Try again. And now you're gonna read that. Okay, so something tells me that the agent is not saying that I rejected the changes. Therefore, the model thinks that the changes were made when I say no, which is really bad. Okay, now it's adding the. Okay, yes. Yeah, honestly, I think it's better to. Yeah. Okay, honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to. Yeah, why the diff doesn't work? Whatever. Why it's using npx instead of. Oh, when I change to accept, it's just running like everything. That's wild. That's so lazy, but yeah. Okay. I honestly I would have done the same. I would have moved the existing thing and deleted the like it is actually thinking like a lazy developer. So I get it. I would have done probably the same thing. I would have copied the file, deleted the things, and only left the stuff that I actually need. I mean, I left the hello thing, uh, which is interesting. I mean, I would have done that. I would have done that. Okay, I like this, honestly. What is going on? Yeah, but the CLI is really half baked. Like, you're probably better off just using open code or Crush, which I will test by the way. But yeah, I don't recommend this to anyone. Like, if you want to use Grok, uh, okay, let's see how the tests are. Yeah, again, it just copied. Okay, I like this honestly. Like, it's the best way you can do this. I mean, it is thinking like a developer, and that's interesting. I mean, I'm gonna okay. This is the LSP MCP server. I'm just gonna drop that. That is probably the most useless thing that I've been using. Like, I think it can be useful if you want to do a refactor or whatever. Uh, but yeah. Oh boy. You know what? Let's just vibe this. You guys didn't ask again this session. It's using npm instead of pnpm. But whatever. Oh, now it's going. Although I don't know how to stop that now. Is the thing running? No, it's just stopped. But what? I don't think this is reading the instructions. Can you tell me what instructions you received in the beginning? Okay, this is the system prompt. I just realized what happened. So it was just like printing out the prompt and then the thing intercepted and actually executed it. Stop. How can I stop? There's no way to stop. Oh boy. Okay, this is a horrible experience. Okay, honestly, I don't even know how to stop. I'm doing Control C. Okay, honestly. Yes. Kill all this 9 Grok. Yes. Q-9 58961. Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking about just stop. Like this is not ready, and I think it'll be just wasting my time and your time going through that. Yeah, I called the Grok MD, but it's not doing. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to. Yeah, honestly, I'm just Grok settings. I'm gonna remove this. It's just annoying me. Yeah, there should be a way to like interrupt. Yeah, this is a really half-baked CLI. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna spend like 1 hour of this. There, lines, whatever. Quality. Code execution. Never use npm or pnpm. Sorry, or npx. And run. And instead use pnpm run or pnpm exec. Prefer existing tasks through pnpm run, then custom comments with pnpm exec. Yeah, I think that's enough. Now, code quality. Make sure quality is good by running pnpm run type check, pnpm run lint, npm lint, and okay. Oh, come on. Okay, this is really bad. Q-9 73668. And then I can do Grok. Let's test manually localhost. Ensure code quality before we wrap up task 1. Localhost 2000. Wait, isn't it running? Yeah, I will fix that for you. Okay, sign in. Another example.com, localhost 8025. My org. Perfect. Another org. Okay. I'm just gonna just let it cook, whatever. Honestly, I'm not gonna waste my time. This is really bad. I think I'll test. I paid like $5 for the Grok model, which I think the model is alright. Like, it's not great, but it's alright. I wouldn't pay for that though. Like, I mean, I paid to test it, right? But I don't recommend you paying. Yeah, I'll test the model like in some of the CLI tools I'm gonna test, because honestly, this is quite bad. yeah, like the CLI experience is just like the agent and the experience, like it's just horrible, just really bad. Okay, pm run check. What do you mean? What do you mean? Type check is still turning issues. npm run type check. Oh. Oh no, they are. Yeah, this is unusable because they are not. They are only taking the standard out, but a lot of these tools, if you do, you see, bar dev dash slash dash this no. Oh, sorry, I forgot the ampersand. There's not the other. Yeah, so I forgot how to actually do this. But yeah, then some of these tools I think they are printing to like standard error and not standard output maybe. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna stop this video. This is unusable for actual coding. Like it's not there yet. Cool project, just not there yet. And yeah, I'm not gonna struggle to that. It's not worth it. Yeah, maybe this will fix it, but I don't know. Really bad, really bad. Yeah, it's just hallucinating. Like the errors are in the test file, and it's just getting crazy. Yeah, I just give up. This is not good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna save all of us time, and I'm not gonna waste too much. Maybe in a few months I can test this tool again. I guess in the meantime, if you want, Grok, you can use, open code. By the way, I have some tools here that you can check. There's open code, Aider, and Crush. They're all CLI tools that you can run with whatever model you want. Open code can even run with. There's a bunch of models, so you can do like Grok 3 Fast. I think that's the one we were using, right? Grok Code Fast one. Sorry, Grok Code. So yeah, you can use. Yeah, so there's all of them. You can just use whatever you want. So yeah, I don't recommend this. But yeah, let's stop. Okay, closing thoughts. This was a horrible experiment. I think actually the light, the energy going down was trying to save me from the stress of trying this tool that is not prime time. It all started when I just followed the installation instructions and it was not working. Actually, I had to manually change the thing that was installed. I'm going to uninstall it right away. I think it's an interesting idea. But again, this is a third party. This is like a community project. It is a AI company behind it. Maybe they are using, or maybe they are not even using. They just did for the shows. But yeah, I don't recommend this. The experience is bad. They're like, yeah, you just get so much more with even like any of the other the other tools, and you can technically, and I assume you can if the Grok API is like OpenAI compatible, Maybe you can even use with like Codex, with Gemini or Gemini CLI or Cloud Code. So yeah, I don't recommend it. I think it's really bad, the experience. The model seemed all right. I didn't saw any like it was more on the fast and lazy kind of model, uh, similar to 2.5 Flash uh, and the Quen code was also kind of like lazy in some of the stuff. So I guess these models are maybe good for like small tasks and things that are more like easy and then require a lot of like planning. Uh, which I think is fine. It's fine to have models. Actually, I think bringing like a big reasoning model just to follow well-defined steps is a waste of energy and resources. So I do believe there is space for that. Although, yeah. So the model seemed all right. I didn't have enough time to test it. I want to test it, especially because I paid $5 and I have some credit. So I will likely give some time to test it out, and eventually I might give some comments. Maybe I'm gonna do that outside of a video. But yeah, but honestly, the CLI, the Grok CLI experience is really lagging behind. Like, and again, there are some first-party tools that of course has a lot more funding. Like with Google, Anthropic, and OpenAI have much more money to invest into those things. But there's still a lot of like promising, which I want to test, and I hope that I can get to those this week. Uh, Community projects that are made to be more less focused on one specific model, which I think likely gonna come with pros and cons. But you can, if you want to use Grok, I don't know, like the model. I honestly, even before testing those tools, but knowing what I know from what other people are saying, from the community or whatnot, I would recommend you go that direction. Don't install Grok CLI. Maybe follow along. Maybe it gets better. Maybe contribute. But as it stands, it's not ready for prime time. Not even like B series tournaments. And yeah, so yeah, that's it. Kind of frustrating, but I guess upside. I didn't. I'm not gonna waste 3 hours of your time. And yeah, I think we'll learn one more tool, see what there. So I appreciate it. And if you like these videos, please subscribe, leave a comment. The comments also help a lot with the algorithm. And leave a like as well. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.